What's up, Aquarius? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, I really apologize for getting this out so late, but life happens. And for those of you that understand, I'm very grateful. But there's so much that I do outside of YouTube, so I do my best to balance it. But I'm excited to do this. Aquarius is my rising sign, as I've told you guys in the past. So let's see what's going on for you guys in the month of April. Now, your mid-month readings will be out soon, so you'll kind of have that back-to-back, okay? So let's see what's going on. What is happening with the sign of Aquarius for April 2018? What is happening with the sign of Aquarius? Alright guys, see what's up here. If it gets too dark because the sun is setting right now, I'm just going to turn on my light here. So let's see what's going on. For anyone interested in the deck I'm about to use, it's called the Healing Tarot, okay? Okay, so the energy that you guys have here is the Tower card in the reverse, which I love. So what this card is meaning is that there's going to be a big move that you make where you're avoiding something that could have been disastrous, that could have led to a catastrophe, but, you know, a sense of dodging a bullet. And behind that, we have the Empress card. So there's a new start that you're having here. You're just making sure that you're avoiding problems at all costs. We have the Two of Cups behind that. So this could be a new start that you have in a relationship, something that you're going to feel very strongly with someone else, or you strengthening a relationship, you know, just trying to avoid problems in that relationship. It could be a new job that you get. It could be a new friend that you meet, or just you really strengthening the relationship that you have with someone else, okay? Now let's get into this and see how this is going to transpire. The first card that you guys have for the past is the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, that's beautiful. You guys are showing up in your energy, your element. So you're being strong. You're not letting any sort of distractions or anything that's going to deter you from your goal, you know, get in the way. This is you being a very critical thinker, just getting things done. You know, a no bullshit sort of way to get things done. And you have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Now, with the Three of Cups in the reverse, if this is pertaining to you guys within love, it could have been a third-party situation that you become cold towards, that you cut out of your life, or maybe it's you guys bringing on a third-party situation. For others of you, this could be a fallout of a friendship, a fallout of a partnership, a fallout of a job, or just going into a place of solitude, you know, not going out as much and just kind of keeping to yourself. All right, and you have the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, there's action, there's things happening here. And, you know, for some of you, maybe there's a fire sign involved because we have the Queen of Wands here. So it could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Someone from your past that may come back in, but, you know, the best judgment here is to not allow it to go through. Okay, so maybe some of you are presented with the chance to open up to a third-party relationship. But you dodge that bullet. You just don't want problems. So you kind of just avoid this, okay? For others of you, honestly, I just see it as you guys avoiding any sort of problems that you may have dealt with in the past and knowing that it can cause you a lot of loss. The next card that you guys have for the past, the Six of Swords. All right, so you're moving away from something that's very difficult. For some of you, it could be a person that you're very emotionally invested in still. For others of you, this could be just having to make a difficult move. So maybe some people went into, you know, the military, that sort of thing, where it's hard to leave home. Or maybe, you know, moving to a new school, moving to a new job, and it just being difficult to leave things in the past. All right, and we have the Seven of Wands. So although it may be a difficult move for you, you really stand your ground in the face of adversity. All right, and we have the Chariot. So it may be difficult to move on from the past, but you guys take complete control and you're making things happen very quickly. And you kind of have that attitude of, if you're not going to help me grow, I can't fuck with you right now. Okay, so that's awesome. The next card that you guys have for the past is the Devil card. For a few number of you, maybe you're dealing with the Capricorn here. For others of you, there could be something toxic that you're involving yourself with. Now, the Devil card, ironically, isn't, I don't always see it as a really bad card. This could just be when we're overdoing things. This could be self-medication. This could be drinking too much. This could be partying too much. This could be smoking too much. Just overindulging yourself with something, okay? Maybe eating too much chocolate. So, again, it doesn't have to be something, crazy evil, like Satan himself, okay? Now, 2 cards that flipped here, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, again with the Queen of Wands. So there's something from the past that may be trying to come back into your life, but you're telling yourself, this is going to be too toxic, okay? There could also be a sense of you seeing this person or seeing this opportunity and being very tempted by it. Saying, or not so much saying, but maybe feeling a sort of lust towards it. Okay, so maybe you're looking in the face of something that could cause problems, but you're sitting there like, what do I want to do here, okay? And we do have the Sun card, so it could definitely be something that you guys initially really think about for sure. Okay, but there's a part of you that knows that it would cause a lot of instability. In your present moment, the first card that you have is the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, you feel stuck in a situation. You could feel trapped. You're not seeing a situation fully for what it is. It's like you have a blindfold on. Okay. Why is this Eight of Swords here? We have the Ten of Swords. All right. So this could be a betrayal that's felt, a harsh ending that's happening. You guys feeling really stuck with something, but definitely the end of something. All right. And we have the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or maybe there's a harsh ending that's going to happen because you guys are all about your money right now. So you're going you're going towards places that are going to be great for you, but you know that you can't chill with the same crew or you can't chill with the same people because it's not going to get you what you want. All right. The next card that you have is a King of Wands in the reverse. So for some of you, you could have been stuck in a third-party situation. All right. So maybe you cheated on someone. Maybe they cheated on you. For others of you, maybe the focus is money, but maybe you're becoming abusive of the power that you may have with money. Okay, so you may just be becoming power hungry. So be careful with that. But yeah, let's see why this King of Wands is here in the reverse. You have the Temperance card. So there could be cheating or you guys, just being over the top when it comes to money or maybe dealing with a boss that's over the top. But you guys still having balance here within yourself. And you have the Nine of Pentacles here. All right, so for a lot of you, there's 3 things I see here. I see some of you being really about your money right now, not worried about anybody else, doing what you have to do, maybe being over the top, but it's because you could be just very passionate about what you want. Okay, so just make sure not to overdo it. For others of you, I see, for another portion, I see singles who are going out, having a grand old time. Nothing's bothering them, just going out, having dates, just enjoying your life. Okay, for another section of you, if you guys are in a relationship, I see someone cheating, but I want to point towards the Aquarius in this case, only because you guys seem to be good. You seem to be unbothered. Okay, so, in most cases, if we're the ones being cheated on, we're going to feel a type of way about that. But in this case, you're feeling very strong and independent. Okay, so we'll see how that works out for everybody. Now, the last card here for the present moment is the Knight of Swords. So again, you guys are focused and you're moving forward. So it's like you're cutting out anything that's going to be detrimental. If anyone's trying to give you shit, if anyone's trying to nag at you, you're just not letting it happen. Why is this Knight of Swords here? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, there's something that you see as a loss, but you're cutting it out and you remain focused. All right, which is the best call here. You have the Judgment card upright. So you guys are making a really solid call right here by letting something go and leaving it in the past because there's new starts happening here for you. So I feel like you guys are so focused that there's a sense of being desensitized to bullshit, which in my opinion may not be the worst thing. Okay, so you guys are just really focused on building yourself. Moving forward, the first card here is the Ace of Wands. So a new start that you're going to feel very passionate about. It could be with business. It could be a new school, a new job, a new relationship, a new friendship, but something that you're really going to be passionate about. All right, and you have the Hermit card in the reverse. So there's a new start happening, but with the Hermit card in the reverse here, you don't have all the information for this new start. So maybe you're starting your own business and it's just like in the building stages. So you don't have everything solidified just yet, but you're still starting it. You're still, starting that journey. For others of you, you're getting into a new start, and maybe you have preconceived notions of what this start is going to be like, but you're about to find out it could be a little different from what you expected. All right, and you have the Hanged Man in the reverse, so be careful with how quickly you get into this, because I feel like, yes, there's going to be a new start that's really great, but make sure that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, because there's going to be a sense of not being fully equipped with something or not having all the information about this, so it could really be something that could hold you back. And there could be a lot of information that comes to you, but with whatever you guys are starting, I feel like there's going to be that time of instability just in the beginning until you fully grasp what it is that you want to do. But other than that, you're going to be moving forward just great. Just make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into and that no one's trying to play you for a fool, okay? The next card that you guys have for the future is the Page of Swords in the reverse. So with the Page of Swords in the reverse, something puts you in a place where you guys are very open, honest, and direct with somebody, but it could be very harsh. Okay, I respect the Page of Swords because it's such a direct communicator. This is, this is that friend that everybody needs, where it's like, look, that outfit looks ridiculous. I don't care what they told you, girl. You need to get a new eyebrow, lady, because she's fucking your shit up. Like, that person that's just very honest, but in a constructive way. But in this case, it's someone who's being very honest, but in a cruel way. Okay, so just make sure you're not overdoing it here. And we have the Death card. So something's ending here. Something is changing. And you guys are really putting in your 2 cents. And it's like there's no filter. All right. And we have the Moon card. So secrets come out. There's clarity here that you get. And it could be something that makes you upset. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. So whoever's being promiscuous in a relationship, it could be coming out. And there could be a fallout of a relationship. Okay. And it's going to be, 2 different sides of the spectrum. For some of you, you guys could be the ones who may be getting cheated on. For others of you, you could be doing the cheating. For some of you, there's just someone in your life that could have just been very unreliable, someone who was a great talker, but they weren't able to really deliver what they said they were going to do. Okay. Now, lastly, the last card for the future is the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, there could be a Taurus that is important for you guys. Taurus, Virgo, no, not Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I'm sorry, just Taurus with the Hierophant. But this is a card, for me personally, of confirmation. Anytime, let's say I'm pulling a spread on myself and I say, should I take this business opportunity? If the Hierophant comes up, I'm definitely going to take it. All right, but this is also a card showing you that whether it's a good or bad circumstance that you're in within your life, it's something that had to happen. It's something that had to be part of your path, okay? We have the Lover's card in the reverse. Let's get one more card here. And the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this is crazy because there's something that's happening on a huge scale here. But there's something that you feel in your heart and soul, a person, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be a friend, family member, but there's something that needs to be cut out. There's someone that needs to be dropped in order for you to get this goal. Okay, so you guys are moving on to something super big, but there's just someone that can't be along for the ride. There's just someone that's not at the same level that you're at. And you guys are in a place where you're ready to take over on a big scale. You're ready to do something that's going to be very big. So anyone with meager thoughts or they're just not prepared or well equipped to take on the challenges that you're about to take on, they're kind of going to be left on the back burner while you make this come into realization, okay? Now we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, followed by the King of Swords. So maybe it's going to be you guys being overly emotional, but you know that you have to cut this person out in order to become something big or make something big happen. For others of you, you could be making somebody else very overly emotional, but it's because you have things to do. All right, so this is going to be a very, very powerful month where nothing is going to get in your way, okay? I love that I'm an Aquarius rising because it made so much sense. Like, I just made so much sense out of so many things in my life. Because I always thought that I was Taurus, Pisces. And so when I'd act in certain ways, I'm like, I don't get it. I shouldn't be this desensitized to things sometimes. But with Aquarius, you guys are really able to get things off the ground. And I've told you guys in the past that my best friend is actually an Aquarius. And what I love most about her is if she's going through something that's, you know, tumultuous or something that's just very difficult for her, you wouldn't know. You know, she really gets through life. She you know, shows up to work even if she doesn't feel like she should. She makes shit happen, and I really I admire her for that. Okay. So let's see what your advice is going to be for the month. This is going to be your Earth Magic Oracle card. And it's completely dark now, but I can see because of this light, so let's get into it. All right, guys. So you guys got two cards here. So you got Solitude and Stillness. All right, so this is self-explanatory here. You guys are in a place that internally, I feel that you're very still. I feel that you're very calm. I feel like you're in a place that you know you cannot force things in your life right now because there's something big that has to be done and you don't have the time to get people up to speed or to convince people that you're on the right path. It's just that sense of you knowing like, aha, this is what I'm meant to do. This is the direction I'm going in, and I may need to be alone to do so. Okay? So you guys going towards something that's going to be very big and having that tranquility within yourself to know that this is just what has to happen right now. This is how it has to go down. You know, I'm not going to kick. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to do what I need to do. I'm not in a place that I can, you know, explain myself. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you guys do have the Strength card in the reverse. So for some of you, you have the stillness, but there's a part of you that could feel a little debilitated by how you have to move forward. You know, maybe although you're still okay with the fact that you have to let someone or something go, there's this sense of, I wish I didn't have to let you go right now. But you guys are looking at the broader picture. You're looking at that bigger picture. So there's nothing wrong here. You guys are putting yourself first right now, and you're making things happen. And you realize that at the end of the day, you're not trying to be malicious. You're not trying to, you know, screw anyone over. It's just that you got to pay your own bills. You got to do your own thing. And this is just a path that you need to take. And if you have to take it alone, you're not afraid to do so. So Aquarius, this is going to be a very powerful month for you guys, where you're really, really getting things done and you're doing what's going to feel best for you at the time. Okay, so this is going to be amazing for you guys, and I wish you guys the best of luck with this. Now, like I said, your mid-month readings will be coming out in just a few days, but if you guys do feel like you need a personal reading, I have a new website, highvibrationswithliz.com, and I will put that in the description if you want to get in touch with me. And for iPhone users, there's an app that I'm on called InstantGo. The link is below as well, where you guys can literally call or text me. If you text me, I respond with an answer the same day. You know, whatever it is that you're questioning in your life. If you guys do call me and I'm not available, I will call you back when I am available. So just please keep in mind that I am on Eastern Standard Time because sometimes my phone will go off at like 3 o'clock in the morning on like a Wednesday. So no, I will not pick up to that. But yeah, as opposed to not opposed, but in reference to the ratings, guys, I found a new system that really works for me, and you know, I'm really getting these readings out. So I just want you guys to know that if I owe you a reading and you ask me, you know, where's my reading at? When am I going to get it? What day am I going to get it? If it is not, you know, past the full wait time, I will not respond, okay? Because I would literally spend like half an hour every day just responding to those people. So just give me the full amount of time. No, I'm working very hard and I'm going to get it out to you. So, you know, just kind of get the reading and just let it go, and it'll come into your inbox when the time is right. Okay, guys? So Aquarius, I love you. Keep doing big things. Keep being strong. And keep putting yourself first, because this is going to be a very big and great change for you. All right? Take care, guys. I love you.